we started Gold Tape Award this year, it involved anybody that wanted to participate to take their rehearsal, their practice time, and we had 11 participants in this group, and out of that group we had 2 girls that practiced over 22 hours each. And there were 67 hours total. And tonight we're going to give this Gold Tape Award. It was a very hard decision, and we decided that it was so close between 2, we give the award to both Mary Ware and Monica Tomar. And the beginner's band had the most hours practiced.
Who else do we have? Commissioner Jane.
like the older one for myself. Well, if you had a sister in the 6th grade, I get your point. You folks are going to like this 6th grade right there. Leader of the pack. That's by Mr. Wilson.
With an empty jug and a musical song, directed by Mrs. Johnson and Mrs. Sherman.
He's got a gun.
One wants to nab the little boy by the hair and told him to come with me.
There he is, waving too.
What line? What one is he?
He's right there.
The front row? Okay. Oh, yeah.
to 220 minutes. That's 3 hours and 40 minutes. Why, in that amount of time, 14 two-thirds cars could be assembled. 836 people will die in the U.S. According to that, 2,376 accessory tablets will be taken by each duty.
There's the other top in red. There she goes. There she is. Oh, they put them together. Yes.
I can't believe it. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. That's like never